Hey everybody, thank you for tuning into my channel. My name is Lena Lahire, founder of Jaded Nutrition. I am an eating psychology coach and personal trainer, and today I want to talk to you about supplements. What are supplements? Why do we need them? Do we need them? Do I take supplements? I've been getting lots of questions about whether or not supplements are good, and if they are, which one should I take? So I've been on both ends of the spectrum. I've taken lots of supplements on one end and I've taken no supplements on the other end. And I found a few supplements that I really believe in. And there's been a lot of things that I've taken that really didn't do me any good and I wasted a lot of money. So I wanted to make this video to help you save your money and buy the best quality supplements that you can if you choose to go down that road. I want to caveat this by saying you don't need to take supplements. You can get everything from a whole foods diet. Now it's going to be a little bit more challenging to get all of the vitamins and minerals and nutrients that we need, even if we eat organic food, because of things like soil depletion and everything that goes into growing crops, the food that we're eating, the animals that we're eating, if they're grass-fed. There's so many other factors that go into not needing supplements or using supplements that I'm just gonna narrow this down a little bit. So I wanted to share with you the supplements that I personally take and the ones that I believe in. Now I take a few just from my own trial and error, but there are some that have been recommended to me for my doctor, in particular, just one. So I want to make sure that you know to go to your doctor and get blood work done so you can really know, you can have that baseline to figure out if you need something or if you don't need something. So I'm going to start by showing you a couple of the supplements that I take. Now there's so many supplements out on the store shelves. Supplementation is just like Western medicine. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry and there is money to be made. There's a lot of supplements that have pretty large health claims that may not be super substantiated, but if you do your research and you feel really good about taking something, then take it. But don't go to the store and just get all the supplements that you possibly can because they have this wide range of health claims. If you're eating a proper diet, if you're eating a whole foods diet focusing on organic, non-GMO, if you eat meat, if it's grass-fed, you should be able to obtain all the nutrients you need from a whole food diet. Like I said, I've done lots and lots of supplements and no supplements. And now I'm kind of in the middle and I found a really good balance for me. So you're going to have to find that balance for you. One thing that I would recommend for everyone is get yourself on a really good multivitamin. So this makes sure that you get a top up of all those extra nutrients and minerals that might be missing from your diet. Because even when we eat an organic diet, we're not getting all the nutrients that we would have years and years ago when the soil was better. So it's really important to make sure that if you're not eating a complete whole foods diet where you're incorporating lots of fruits and vegetables and lots of nutrient-rich foods, that you're taking a multivitamin to help build up those stores. So I'm taking one from Mega Food, and I really like this brand. I'll show it to you. This isn't a multivitamin per se, but it is for me because it is a prenatal. It's a prenatal supplement, so it's a multivitamin and mineral support. So this is Baby and Me. I take the herb-free one. Again, it is a multivitamin, but it's got some extra things to help with growing a baby, which my husband and I are trying to have a baby. So I'm taking a prenatal supplement to begin with. If you are trying to get pregnant, I highly recommend that you get on a prenatal supplement before. When you start to think about conceiving, this is when you need to take a prenatal supplement, and then the whole way through your pregnancy. It's really important for the fetus to get those extra nutrients because your body is working double time. So this is Mega Food. It's fresh from farm to table to tablet, and it's all from food sources. So I really, really like this brand. It's a little bit more expensive, but you get what you pay for with vitamins. With vitamins, there's a lot of filler that goes into it, so you have to be very careful which vitamins you're taking. The Jameson one a day or Centrum, those are not good quality. If you take those, I highly recommend that you either finish what you have and go get something new, or just stop taking it if you can afford it. Again, this is really your health insurance. The food you eat, your exercise, the vitamins, the supplements that you take, this is our health insurance. So it's really important that you're taking high quality vitamins, not just vitamins with a bunch of filler in them. So another one that I take also from Mega Food is an iron supplement. So again, I'm iron deficient. I don't eat a lot of meat. I might eat meat twice a month. But even when I did eat meat, I just have a body that gets anemic fairly easy. So I'm taking this iron supplement, if you can see it. And this also has vitamin C, which is needed for iron to absorb better, B12, which is also needed, and folate, which is also needed for iron to absorb optimally. So a lot of people ask, because I eat a predominantly plant-based diet, if I take B12. No, I don't take B12. I used to, but when I got blood work done, my B12 levels were actually too high, and I stopped taking my B12, and my B12 levels were still a little bit elevated. Now, we don't exactly know why, but for me, I don't need to take B12. If you don't eat meat, then B12 might be a supplement that you need to take. My husband does take it, but again, go and get blood work done. My doctor's amazing. He obviously has studied and practiced Western medicine, but he's really into natural ways to help our body. So I've had to use iron for a long time, and this is a really, really good source. Again, it's from Mega Foods. I really like it because it's all derived from whole food sources. So another supplement that I take is an omega-3 fish oil. So I'm not 100% vegan. I still take a fish oil because I love the benefits of omega-3. And I talk a lot about healthy fats. We're getting a lot of omega-6 and 9, which are inflammatory fats from processed food, from excessive amounts of grains or refined carbs or sugar. We're getting enough omega-6. We're not getting enough omega-3. So unless you're eating wild fish at least a few times a week, you're not going to be getting an elevated amount of omega-3. There should be kind of the same ratio, maybe a 3-to-1, maybe a 5-to-1 from omega-6 to omega-3, but we're not getting that. Right now, the average Westerner maybe has a ratio of 21-to-1 or higher for their omega-6 to their omega-3. And omega-3 does the exact opposite. It's anti-inflammatory. So it really helps with building up our cells. It helps with brain health. Omega-3 is amazing. So when we cut meat out of our diet, we really had to make sure that this was incorporated. So I take a C-rich omega-3. This is what I take. 1 teaspoon a day, and it works great. I feel great. Do some research on omega-3. It's amazing. If you're not getting, this is something that I would recommend for everyone. Get on a good omega-3 supplement. You want to make sure that the omega-3 supplement you take is from small fish though, because it limits the amount of toxicity. So sardines, anchovies, you don't necessarily want to take an omega-3 supplement that's from something like salmon. it would be better just to eat the salmon. Again, for me, I don't want to eat meat that much, and even fish, I don't want to consume a lot, especially overconsumption of fish. Can lead to mercury, excess mercury. So I would just sooner take a high quality supplement, again, high quality, especially with fish oil, because it can contain mercury and other toxins. Everything has to be high quality. Another supplement that I take is magnesium. So I take Calm Magnesium, and this is really great. It helps with, like it says, calming everything down. It helps with sleep. It helps with bowel regularity. It helps with energy. I've been taking magnesium for years, and I always sleep really, really well with it. That's one thing I noticed, that it really does help me sleep. And a lot of us are magnesium deficient because, like I said, of that soil depletion. We're not growing foods in the soil that we used to, and sometimes we just need to supplement. So again, look up magnesium, look up all the benefits of magnesium, and if you think that that's for you, don't just take one thing because I told you to. Go and do the research yourself, because I have put in all the time and this is what I'm recommending, but it might not be good for you. It's good for me, but we're all different. Kind of the last supplement vitamin that I take is Align. So this is a probiotic. I love probiotics. We all need to get on a probiotic. Again, this is really good. Our gut health, our gut is the center of everything. If our gut is not in balance, our whole body is not in balance. So we want to make sure that we're adding that healthy bacteria in. There's a lot of people that might not like Align. My doctor recommended it because they want to go and get, something from the health food store. And I picked that up at Costco for, I think it's like $53, and there's 63 capsules. Anyways, that's the best place to get because it can get a little bit expensive. But it has really helped me, and I have tried so many different probiotics. That one is by far the one that's helped me the best, and I've spent hundreds of dollars and I spent not as much money. Sometimes spending a little bit more money is good, and sometimes you don't need to get the most expensive thing on the market for it to work. I found Align is really great. It's one a day. I used to be in a routine where I would take like 10 probiotics a day because I was buying really cheap probiotics. That wasn't good either. I've taken really expensive, like I said. You have to find what works for you. I take Align, and that works for me. If you've watched any of my other videos, if you watched my protein powder video, I talk about protein powder. This is the last supplement, kind of more meal replacement that I take. And I take the Vega Sport. Again, I don't eat a lot of meat, so sometimes I need an extra boost of protein, especially after a workout, or sometimes I just want to have that in the morning. The more protein we have, we don't want to go an excessive amount of protein, but we need enough protein to help build our bodies up, to help keep us feeling satiated, to build our muscles, to aid in recovery. Protein's really important. So if you find that you're not getting enough protein in a day, maybe adding a protein powder supplement would be a good idea for you. This is really great. It's got 15 grams per 1 scoop. It's got 30 grams per 2 scoops. I personally don't think that you would need 2 scoops. Sometimes I only use half a scoop of this because lots of other foods that I would put into a smoothie, like chia or flax or oats or nuts, they already have protein, so I don't necessarily need a whole scoop. Those are all the supplements that I use. I have used so many different supplements, but these ones are my tried and true. They never fail. I always go back to them. I would recommend getting on an omega-3, getting on a multivitamin, and a probiotic. That would be a really, really great start. Do your research, find out what's good quality, what's not, and don't cheap out on vitamins. That's kind of my number one takeaway, especially with something like a fish oil or your multivitamin, actually any of them. Just don't cheap out. This is your health insurance. If you want to be healthy and you want to supplement with a healthy diet, just adding some extra stuff in, this is a really great place to start. I'd love to know what kind of supplements you use, and if you have any other questions. Thank you so much for joining me today. I look forward to talking to you again. Bye-bye.